the race to the Michael Jordan Trophy, the NBA MVP award. It's a couple of names, man, I could throw out there from Jason Tatum to Nikola Jokic to Giannis Antetokounmpo to Kevin Durant to Joel Embiid. I mean, there's quite a couple names that have been floating around when we talk about the MVP race and discussion. You look at Luka, how he's been playing. If the season ended today, Rashid, who is the recipient of the Michael Jordan MVP award?
I would say, all right, the true definition of MVP, who's most valuable. If I take Luka Doncic off of that team right now, it's a lottery team. They're going to be bottom of the barrel. And I'm not saying Giannis. I mean, I'm Luka is the best player out of all of those guys. I'm just talking about in terms of value. If I take any one of these players off, Kevin Durant off, how many games they win without KD? How many games they win without Luka? How many games they win without Joel Embiid? So in terms of value right now, I would say Luka Doncic, because if they take Luka off, that team is going to lose like 98% of the games, man.
Well, I got $1 million question. What about the Denver Nuggets?
I mean, they playing great basketball right now, man.
But I'm saying without Joker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really hard. It's really hard. But I think they got better players. You got Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray. Bruce Brown is actually playing well. He's actually evolving his game. He's not just becoming like a rim runner. He's actually putting the ball on the floor. He's making plays. They got a nice little team, though, man. They got a nice little squad. And they would lose a lot of games without the Joker. But I just think if what's his name? Luka Doncic is out, missing, let's say 25, 30-something games. Now, Devin Booker went down now. So we're going to see. He's out for a month now. So we're going to see how valuable he is, 1 month. And same thing with Steph Curry now. So Steph Curry's actually is going to miss a month. So we got to see how many games these guys can actually win without their superstar players like Devin Booker, Steph, Joker, But right now, I would say in terms of value, like real true value, MVP, who's most valuable, not the best player, who's most valuable. And I would say Luka, maybe Steph. I'd say the Joker next. Then I would say Kevin Durant, because they can always unleash Ben Simmons, because right now they got Ben Simmons in a reduced role right now, but they need him to go out there and score 16. He can actually do it, 20-something points. Not to score 30 a night, but, he can, So if KD, I once put KD there. So, yeah, I got Luka, Steph, in terms of that order, and Jokic.
Wow. Wow, man. I really got to talk
to Who you got? All right, hold on. Who you actually got? Who you got?
Wow, man. I am so surprised at you, bro. I don't know if I'm more surprised at me or am I more surprised at you? Because if the season ended today, I'm going with your guy, Kevin Durant.
But no, listen, he's playing great. I'm a realist, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist. Valuable. Who's more?
Exactly.
If Kevin Durant goes down with an injury, the Brooklyn Nets can still win games. They you still got Kyrie, you still got Ben Simmons. They can upgrade TJ Warren to the starting. You know what I'm saying? They got some firepower.
I get it. They can get W's. I get it.
Yes.
But all I know is this. Right now, with everything that the Brooklyn Nets have went through from the off season to the regular season, so much. You guys somehow are now 2.5 games out of first place in the Eastern Conference. The Luka and Dallas. I mean, Luka doing his thing, but Dallas is only 3 games over 500. So I'm not that much impressed with Luka.
So subtract. No. That's what I'm saying. It's not about the player. It's about who's more valuable to their team. If you take Luka off, they're gonna lose. Like I'm telling you, it's gonna be a 15-game lose. They don't have anybody else that can create their own offense, man. Not like
Luka, to
Luka.
me, Dallas being three games over 500 with Luka and not having Luka, to me, both of those are not impressive. You losing Kevin Durant and you guys are sole possession of second place, that ain't happening without Kevin Durant. That's a
I
fact.
agree. But if you lose KD with the score, you saw all right when they were missing 8 starters, right? That game against Indiana. The role players, man, guys who were just fighting to get into the NBA, they put up 136 points without Ben Simmons, without Kyrie, without Steph Curry, Joe Harris. You know, they put up 100. I'm talking about the last 8 players on the bench put up 136 points. The Brooklyn Nets is loaded, man. I'm telling you.
But come on now, Rasheed. First of all, that was the Indiana Pacers, number one. And
they're
number
not
two,
garbage. They're not garbage.
Yeah, they're not garbage. But we also know that when we get into April, it's a 7-game series. The games slow down. Like I don't anticipate Brooklyn putting up that many numbers back to back on the same team in a 7-game series.
Well, you talking about you talking about Kevin Durant? They got a squad, man. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying.
I mean, after that first round,
give you 20 on any given night. He's coming off the bench.
After that first round, I don't see Brooklyn in the second or the Eastern Conference Finals averaging 130, 140 points a game. They're gonna need defense to win the championship.
Who's gonna stop Kyrie Irving?
It could be themselves. Would have Ben Simmons? What if they give him the ball too much and he not efficient? Like you guys could shoot yourself in the foot. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, that's one of the problems with the Lakers is the turnovers.
He can give you 20 points, man, easily, man. I mean, the guys that's going to be guarding him is like 6'3", 6'4". You know, he can overpower them, man. I was just talking to a basketball coach earlier, and I asked him. I said, listen, if you coaching Ben Simmons, do you want Ben Simmons shooting threes? Or you want him getting downhill? You know, I would go watch the Atlanta game and watch the first 3 or 4 minutes of how Ben Simmons was just taking it to the hole.
Easy.
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to go out there and score 20 points a game, he's looking to score. You still got Kevin Durant. You have to put a body in front of Ben Simmons. You have to run a second person at Ben Simmons. It's not like, oh, okay, he's some type of a guy that's like the 17th person on the end of the bench. You have to run a second man at him. You have to. And get the ball out of his hands. And then you got Kyrie, who could shoot threes, 40-something% from 3. Kevin Durant, who's 43%. No, he's shooting 37% this year.
They knocking him down. Brooklyn is playing on both ends of the court.
Okay, now AR with the cooler kick. Keep street, we run this shit. Fell back after run it up. Then my last bitch, she was dumb as fuck. Hop out, get the spraying stuff. Cause my last ops wasn't saying nothing. Whole stunting, big pimpin', whole hunting. 38 with the cooler kid in the mall with me like Joe Budden. These hoes front.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.